Greetings and welcome all to the Broken Spectacles YouTube channel. I am Drew, and today we are back. Or more specifically, tomorrow we will be back. We will be back with our first normally scheduled video tomorrow. It is Cuphead Fighting King Dice, followed by Outlast on Wednesday, and then a Phasmophobia video on Friday. However, I've been telling you one thing, and I may have mentioned another thing. The thing I've been telling you is that it's the candle video of me walking around for like an hour with a candle. I'm going to cut it down. That video I'm going to have come out next week because the Phasmophobia update came out. So I have moved the update video to this Friday just to get it out as soon as possible. And I wanted to get that out sooner, but it's been such a busy week. Usually how it works is I record Mondays, edit Tuesday and Wednesday, and then put the videos, edit and schedule the videos Wednesday or Tuesday and Wednesday, and then I'm done for the week. I still haven't finished editing the Phasmophobia video for this week. So that's how behind I am, but it'll come out. It'll be okay. It's not that great. The game kept crashing. I kept dying. It is in no way, shape, or form a coherent video to give to the update. Like, in no way, shape, or form is a good playthrough of that update and a good demonstration of that update. I can't find the right word, but demonstration will work. So forgive me. I feel bad, but it is what it is. Also, one thing I may have mentioned that this is going to be a 4-video week. I was still going to put out the candle challenge just on Saturday, but I decided not to do that. 1, because I'm already behind, and 2, because I've noticed that the fewer videos I post a week, the more views I get. Like, in my normal 3 to 4 video weeks, I'll get 3 to 5 views on average usually, and I get more if I am not posting that many, like when I was sick or other times where I've been kind of absent, where I haven't been posting as much. So that kind of leads me to want to start posting 2 videos a week. That, and it would just be a much easier workload on me, just because it is a lot to record and edit and upload 3 videos. But I don't know when or really if I'm going to do that, because I have Cuphead this week coming out. I'm going to fight King Dice. And then next week, I'm hoping to, because tomorrow is my recording for next week, I'm hoping to fight the devil, win, and beat the game. So that will be the end of Cuphead, hopefully, because I'm not going to play the DLC. 1, because I don't have money for it. 2, because it doesn't look very interesting. And 3, because I don't want to play Cuphead anymore. And I'll go into that more once I beat the game. But once that game is beaten, I'm going to move Outlast to Mondays, because Mondays are my playthrough days. The only reason Outlast is on Wednesday is because I got excited, because I've wanted to bring Outlast to the channel for so long, and then all of a sudden Steam has a sale where I can get Outlast, Outlast 2, and Outlast Whistleblower, not the right order, Outlast Whistleblower and Outlast 2 for $10. So obviously I got it. That's such a huge deal on games I know I love. I don't really like Outlast 2, but games that I know that I like, and games that I want to bring to the channel. So I jumped on that deal, and then I just wanted to get them out. So I got overexcited, and now I'm having 2 playthroughs at once, which I should never do, but here we are. So once I'm done with Cuphead, Outlast will be moved to Mondays. Now, I want to start putting out 2 Outlast videos a week, just so we can get through the 3 games in a timely fashion, so I'm not playing them for the next year and a half. Excuse me. Cuphead, I apologize, I'm mucusy. I just got out of the shower, and I'm a very mucusy person anyway, and showers only make it worse. So, but this is the time that I had to record this video, so enjoy me and my flaws. But I want to start doing 2 Outlast videos a week to get it out in a timely fashion. However, there's an issue with that, in that would be the only videos that I'd be putting out. I wouldn't have any diversity in my content, which would lead me to want to put another video on Wednesday. Well, that just leaves for having a 3-video week. So I haven't decided on anything. Outlast is definitely going to be moved to Mondays once I'm done with Cuphead. Definitely. Everything else is just kind of up in the air. I'm just a very transparent person, so I just kind of want to let you know what my mindset is, ideas I'm juggling right now. So there is that, and I'm back. I'm feeling really, really good. I've been feeling good all week, honestly, and I got my negative test for COVID on Wednesday, thank God. I actually never got a positive test because a family member of mine had a coworker. That coworker came to work with COVID, later tested positive for COVID. My sibling then got COVID from them, tested positive for COVID, and before we knew that they had COVID, we all went to a small family gathering. Actually, 2 family gatherings, 2 day in a row. Same group of people, just 2 different days. Just why not? And at that gathering, we came in contact with that sibling. And so then my wife got sick with COVID, tested positive. Then I got sick. And then Kiernan got sick, tested positive. And I'm sitting here like, I have all the same symptoms as all of these other people. And just what else would it be? And I'm a stay-at-home dad. I don't have any work to report to, that I require a positive test. Obviously, in hindsight, I probably should have, just for numbers and just for validation. But I didn't want to go out and put anyone in any unnecessary risk. All signs point to I have COVID. All I didn't get was that positive test. Which I didn't get a test at all. So I didn't get a negative test at the beginning of this. I just didn't get a test at all. And it was just a no-brainer. It's like, I have it. And I know that. So I don't want to go out and infect more people. But I never got that positive test. So who's to really know, even though I definitely had it, because I had all of the same symptoms. But I'm glad to be done with that. Especially, I'm glad that I got it when I did. I'm not glad that I got it at all, but if I had to get it at any time, I'm glad I did, because fall and Halloween season are coming up. The fall and Halloween seasons, that is my favorite time of year. I love it. I love going to haunted houses, Halloween stores, like going, I love just being out and about and enjoying that time of year. I can now do that without worrying about getting COVID because I have the antibodies for the next 2 or 3 months or whatever. So that's awesome. So I'm so excited about that. And that does also bring me to my final topic of this video. Kind of want to get a little serious about COVID. And if you don't want to hear about this, you're welcome to stop the video. Thank you so much for viewing. I love you. But I'm not going to try to convince you to do anything. You live your life. I'm not going to try to push anything. I'm just giving you my experience. I had a pretty mild case. It wasn't that bad. There are only maybe 5 days where I just could barely move. I had to move because I have a 10-month-old daughter, but where it was just bad and just so weak, you just can barely move, skin just sensitive all over the body, feverish, and also just with the cold, because it's a really, really bad cold or flu that comes with a bunch of other horrible side effects that the cold or flu should never have and that are worse than any cold or flu, So you still get some of that mucusiness and, sneezing and coughing added with all this other stuff that just completely lays you out, which sets it apart from colds or flu. And also loss of taste and smell. I had a little bit of that, which wasn't fun. Nasty cough. Thankfully, I never had any shortness of breath. Thankfully, my sibling did. But thankfully, I didn't. My wife didn't, I don't think. Kiernan didn't, so that's good. But before getting this, I was on the fence about getting the vaccine. Yes, I'm going to make this post about a vaccine. Like I said, you're free to go. But I was on the fence about getting the vaccine. I was. Just because, I'm looking at all the side effects, some of the negative side effects that have happened, some of the blood clots, few and far between, but that have happened. And also even from the beginning, I'm sitting here thinking, yes, they've tested it, and I trust that they've tested it, but that's not the real test. The real test is when you take it out of this controlled environment where you're testing it in, and administer it to the general public, millions of people, and then see what happens over the course of however many years, what side effects. And so I wanted to wait. I wanted to see what happened, and I kept seeing other side effects, which has made me want to wait even more. Now that I've had COVID, and that my family has had COVID, and some of my loved ones, my mother has it now, and hopefully, she lives with my father and another sibling of mine, so hopefully they don't get it. Now that I've had this case, even though it's a mild case, I'm getting the vaccine as soon as I'm able to, which is going to be, I think, in December, because you have to wait like 3 months after you have COVID to get the vaccine for some reason. I'm not very well researched, so also take what I say with however you want to take it. But I'm going to get the vaccine because not only is it was just a horrible thing, just a shitty disease, sorry for my language. It isn't just like a few day bug. This is like a 2-week thing where it's completely changes how you're able to live your life, at least for like a week of that week. And because, the second week you might start feeling a little bit better, being able to be up and about. But I've had people that I know who had a day where they felt good and they went out and mowed the lawn, and then they were like just laid out for the next few days. But my wife and I, we slept downstairs for those 2 weeks because I have a really hard time. If I have any cold or any kind of thing that causes congestion, I can't sleep in my room because for some reason, once I lay down in my bed, I just close up and I can't breathe. But if I'm laying on the couch or if I'm up and walking around, I'm a lot better. So we slept on the couch, and it just completely changed how we conduct our lives. We were quarantined, couldn't go out. We're so worried about, like my dad brought us vitamins. He just left it on the door and walked away. But even then, and I was still going out and checking mail, but making sure I didn't cough on anything, making sure I sanitized or washed my hands before I went out, just worrying about spreading it to other people because I've never doubted the severity of COVID, because it does cause serious issues, especially in some people. It's killed millions of people, it is a very serious thing. And just because I am having a good go at it doesn't mean that I can't give it to someone who won't have a good go at it, And so just that whole couple of weeks of just your entire life just being uprooted and dealing with that. And like I said, it's a 2-week thing. It just lingers. It's like, F off, It's just like, go away. I don't want you anymore, It's such a thing. And it's just like, I still don't know if I can trust the vaccine. I still don't. And maybe I'll get the vaccine and I'll have cancer in 2 years. I don't know. But I trust COVID. And I trust what it did to me and my family, however mild. And I trust what it has done to other people, however serious. And I even had a scare with my 10-month-old daughter. She was, the first couple days we had COVID, she was feverish. She was fussy. She wanted to take naps a lot. She wanted to cuddle a lot. You could just tell she wasn't feeling well. Thankfully, after a few days, she recovered from that and she was okay. She's crying right now. I don't know if you can hear that. For unrelated reasons. It's 8:45. Mom is probably making her a bottle and therefore not paying direct attention to her. It's late, but we had a scare with her. And I don't know if she got COVID or not. We didn't get her tested, didn't get her antibody test or anything. It is worth noting that like a week after that, we noticed that she had a couple new teeth that came in. And sometimes the teething process for babies can be really serious because, well, not serious, but, it's teeth. Like when you lost your teeth as a kid, your baby tooth fell out and there's just a hole and the big tooth came in. Yeah, babies don't have those holes. The teeth have to grind and push their way through closed gums. Teething's kind of a thing, and it's kind of not a fun thing for babies, and it can cause fevers and, just fussiness and unhappiness. So maybe it was just that, coincidentally, right at that moment. I mean, her teeth did come in coincidentally at that moment, but, it was just a scare because some babies have gotten it. Thankfully, after a few days, like I said, she seemed to be doing fine, which is great, but it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing, COVID. Even if you get a mild case, it's a whole thing. And I don't want to do it anymore. And even if I get it, because once you get the vaccine, you still can get it. You have a reduced risk, but that doesn't mean there's no risk. You still can get it. However, it's supposed to help with symptoms. Like, I have a family member who had COVID and then got the vaccine and then later got the Delta variant. He had a pretty good go with the Delta variant because of the vaccine. Had he not had the vaccine, he very well could have ended up in a hospital or worse. And so thank God he had the vaccine. It's just one of those things where, I don't know, it doesn't pay to be cautious anymore. You know, a lot of people are waiting to get the vaccine and then getting sick and then having regrets, you know, as they're on ventilators in the hospital. There's plenty of videos, you know, out there like that. And I was hesitant. And now I'm thinking, especially when I had it, I was like, damn, I should have gotten it. You know, I should have gotten the vaccine to prevent this or make it better or whatever. It's because it's just a whole thing and it's hard and it sucks. And just kind of what this whole pandemic is. It's hard and it sucks, but you know, you got to do what you got to do. And I've been wearing a mask, washing hands. You know, I carry a bottle of hand sanitizer with me when I go out and wear a mask. You know, I try to limit how many times we go out. You know, my wife and I, you know, have been very careful with everything, but my sibling had a coworker who got it. And then I went to a very small family gathering with that sibling and got it. And I don't know what the coworker did. If they got it from maybe another sibling, you know, I'm not blaming the coworker because I don't know their story. But it just shows you just how it can just be a slippery slope of just a lot of people getting infected. And even people being careful. Because my sibling was also being careful. And it's just one of those things. So my take, I'm going to get the vaccine come probably around Christmas time as soon as I can. Because no, not dealing with this anymore. If I can do anything about it or if I can do anything to make it better. And I feel bad that I regret not getting it before. I do. But we're here now. Lessons have been learned. That's my choice. So I am back. I'm feeling good. I'm ready to keep making content for you guys. And I'm ready to keep trying to give it my all. I'm so thankful for the support, for the kindness, especially like I've said before on the Instagram, words of encouragement and kindness, like, you know, just rest up, it's all good. The views that I've been getting on some of my videos, the 3 subscribers that I've gotten in my relative absence. I've tried to post a few videos here and there. You know, I always try to do what I can. Even when I didn't have a gaming laptop, I was making videos just by pointing my camera at my TV in my living room, you know, and playing Xbox clips. So, you know, there is an angry cat outside. So, always try to do my best for you guys. So, I'm going to keep doing that, and I appreciate the support. If you like my content, leave a like on my content, watch my content. Subscribe if you want to see more. Share it with friends. Help me grow, you know. Comment if you have anything to say. Always be respectful, of course. I'm not going to just accept a-holes. But, yeah. Hope you enjoy all these videos. Hope you enjoy what is to come. I'm just going to hop right back on it and keep trying to get videos out for you guys and keep trying to do my best. And yeah, so that's about all I got. So thank you so much for watching. As always, I will see you all next time. Sorry this was a little bit of a longer update, but, you know, I had a lot to say. So that's it. Bye.